Hi everyone, hope you're all doing good. Right, this is the fifth round draw for the 13th edition of the Tapology Lucky Bastard Game. This week we have had a couple of weeks break since the last UFC event, and we find ourselves in the exact same situation as we were 2 weeks ago. If you recall, 2 weeks ago we were trying to separate Bellatrix and Damien Handel 420. We were not successful in that endeavour. So again, it's the final two, Bellatrix and Damien Handel going at it again. And yeah, let's see if we can separate them this time. If, like last week, they both get winning fighters, then they will both go through again to next week. If one gets a winning fighter, the other doesn't, then obviously the one with the winning fighter wins the whole thing. And of course, there's the possibility they could both be given losing fighters, in which case the wheel wins yet again. Though I don't think any of us want to see that, given the wheel's won like the last three of these games. But anyway, let's see if they can be separated this week one way or another. For this week, we have UFC Fight Night, Grant Dawson versus Bobby Green, and it's an intriguing matchup, but it's ultimately one that I think Grant Dawson has quite a large advantage in. Green's the more experienced of the fighters for sure, but Grant Dawson's been putting together a very good little win streak, which has gone fairly under the radar compared to a lot of other win streaks, especially seeing quite a lot of fights with finishes. The trouble is, he is in the lightweight division, which is absolutely stacked. So that's probably why it's sort of gone under the radar. But he is now getting into serious contention for the top 10 if he isn't already in the top 10. I haven't checked the rankings for a while, but I think he's at the moment a few more good wins away from a title shot. I think that's how good he is, I think. And as for my prediction for this one, I've gone with Grant Dawson to win by a third round submission, as he does generally seem to favour submission finishes, or at least he has in his last few fights anyway. But I mean, I can see a possibility where Bobby Green drags out to a decision, but ultimately, I think Dawson's just going to prove too much for him. But anyway, what do I know? Not much. That's for sure, because my predictions in this have notoriously been bad. So let's just get on with what you're all actually here for. The draw for the fifth round of the 13th edition. Let's see if we can finally separate Damien Handel and Bellatrix. First up, Bellatrix. And she gets Montana de la Rosa. Montana de la Rosa there for Bellatrix. Quite a heavy favourite from what I recall. Can't remember exactly what the odds were, but she's definitely the favourite to beat JJ Aldrich. And I've got her down as well as the favourite to win a fairly comfortable unanimous decision. So that's quite a safe pick there for Bellatrix. Let's see if Damien Handel can get as favourable a draw from the wheel. Let's see who's he going to be paired up with tomorrow night. And he gets Abdul Razak Al Hassan. Abdul, as butchered that pronunciation. Abdul, how are we spelling that? Abdul Razak Al Hassan. Bit of an underdog this one, because, or at least by my reckoning anyway, because I've got Joe Pfeiffer to win by third round knockouts. But in any case, I do recall the betting odds had him as a slight underdog, perhaps maybe a little bit more, but who knows? You never know with MMA. And that's it. That's the draw complete, because obviously there's only two of you. So just to go over that again, Bellatrix gets Montana De La Rosa, and Damien Handel gets Abdul Razak Al Hassan. So good luck to you two. Like I say, if they're both winning fighters, you both go through and fight it out for a third time. If you both have losing fighters, then obviously the wheel wins, or maybe one will win, one won't. I'd say that Bellatrix is more likely to be victorious this week, but you never know. It's a funny old sport. But yeah, good luck to you two again. Good luck to everyone else if they've got for their picks, especially if they've got any bets on the cards. And until next week, whether I'll be seeing you two again or whether I'll be seeing a lot more of you, so long for now.